Okay. My name is Alex Shannon. I'm a dungeon master over at Magnard Gaming. You can check out the poster over there.
Do you make YouTube videos?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got some.
What's your name again?
Alex Shannon.
Alex Shannon.
I've got some business cards for the shop over here.
Cool.
Okay. I'll remember that, and I'll try watching some.
You're not going to get to my YouTube channel, although at least the one that I use to post these videos on, by looking up my name. And it's a little more complicated than that, unfortunately.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go. Do we go to?
Yeah, you can go to Magnard Gaming. You know, on Wednesdays we play Dungeons and Dragons every week there. Feel free.
Thank
Take
you,
yourself
sir.
a business card.
Wonderful.
You're
I'm a
running.
little bit scared. I've never been on a YouTube video.
It's okay.
Don't worry, it's absolutely painless.
Yes.
Okay, now.
Yes.
In Dungeons and Dragons, we have groups of classes that let you do different things. We have different races, i.e. species, of characters that you can use to your heart's extent, pretty much. I've got some pre-generated characters here that I built myself that you guys can choose from. Just to save you guys the trouble of having to learn how to make a character.
Oh, cool.
Now right here we have a wizard, a high elf wizard named Sariel. You can take a look at that, see if you want to play that. And we've got a tiefling fighter. You know what a tiefling is?
I don't.
Tiefling is like a they're sort of a demon, but they're not exactly a demon. They're more like they sort of look like a demon, and they've got some cool powers.
Do you want to be that, or do you want me to be that?
Sure, I'll be a wizard.
Look at that.
Okay.
I'll be a wizard.
Now we've got Kriv. He's a dragonborn. You know what a dragonborn is?
No.
A dragonborn is it's like half human, half dragon, and they've got the abilities. They can breathe whatever kind of breath that their dragon parent could. And this one, in this case, is a thief. He's a thief and he's a charlatan, and he's showy. He shows off.
There you go. That's you, buddy.
So he's a show off.
Check that.
Half dragon, half boy.
Now here we've got Adrian. He is a monk. He's got the folk hero background. He can use a short sword. He can work with the police if he wants to. And he can also use. He can also fight. He can just fight with his fists. He can fight without any kind of weapon if he wants. You can check that out too if you want.
You guys want to trade into
Just
that?
pass those sheets around.
Or do you want to be a?
I think he has a double attack too.
I can't
Double
double
attack.
He can hit twice and then hit twice again.
Oh, okay.
And then now here's something. I was a little uncreative with this guy's name. This guy is Robin Hood.
Okay.
He is essentially Robin Hood. He's a ranger, or he's got a criminal. He was a criminal background. So he's running from the sheriff. With him and his merry men, and he explores. He favors forest terrain, which means he performs pretty good in the forest. He's got some armor. He's good with a bow. He can hit twice with his swords if he wants to. You can look at that if you want. Now here we have Angong. Do you know what an orc is?
No.
You ever played World of Warcraft?
I haven't.
Okay, an orc is sort of like they're bigger than a human. Do you know how to explain an orc?
Kind of like
really?
a pig. that
Yeah, they're
stands
kind
up.
of like they kind of look sort of like a pig, and they've got these big tusks. And this guy is an orc cleric. He
Now that's a weird combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Have you ever seen Porco Rosso? The old Miyazaki movies. He did Spirited Away and all those.
it's Studio Ghibli, yeah.
Studio Ghibli. He had a character that.
Yeah. This guy's got a mace and a crossbow. They can also. I'm not entirely sure because I didn't print out the whole thing, and I can't remember what I put into this character, but I'm pretty sure this guy can do some kind of light healing for the party if you need it. Just take a look at these characters.
I think he has healing hands as a cantrip.
Should be able to have healing hands
This
as
is
a
D8
cantrip.
plus 2.
And finally, here's a character that I used to play all the time. His name is Galand, and he is a paladin, which paladins usually have high hit points, and they hit really hard. He is an elf. He is a wood elf, which means that he's good in the wild.
It's pretty cool.
And he's also, actually no, I should cross this out because that's not applicable to this situation here. He can hit people with his shield. He can throw his javelin at people from far away. He can just slash at people with his sword. Or he's pretty tough.
They almost always have a bow too.
Yeah.
Okay.
A long
So, you guys look at these characters. See which all ones that you'd like to play as.
What do you?
What is this?
Okay, let's read about it. It says here, this is our buddy Crib. He is a rogue. He's dragonborn. He's the one who's part dragon, part person, right? He has armor. See the armor class? You also have armor classes as well.
This guy has better armor than me. Speed. I have speed.
30. Looks like we all have about the same speed and the same
Most of them are
initiative.
about
You
that.
have a higher initiative.
There's one that has a higher speed over there.
Higher speed,
Yeah.
I see.
That's because he's a wood elf. He gets an extra 5 feet. 5 feet is one of these squares here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. You like that guy? You want to be the fastest?
I would like to be like this wizard.
Okay. Did you?
Okay.
Cool.
You can be Sarah.
I'll be Sarah.
Now
Sarah.
wizards, at first level, wizards don't have any spells, but boy, when they get up to the other
Actually,
levels,
look at her cantrips.
What are cantrips?
Cantrips
Oh,
are
this is a witch.
he has.
yeah. A cantrip is a spell that you can cast over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, she has 5 cantrips.
Look, there's. You have high
Ray
athletics.
of Frost means you can
You have high
You can just
history.
shoot a bolt
shoot
of
a bolt
ice
of
at
ice
us.
at
You're
somebody.
intimidating.
Light means if it's
You're
dark, you can
persuasive.
create a ball of light
If
to
you do
lighten up
me
the
an
whole
injury,
area.
I will crush you, ruin your
Mage
name,
hand
insult
means you
your
can take
feelings.
something and you can either put it in or take it out of somebody's, like they've got,
Blood one, so
like you want to take all
then
their,
water.
you want
Oh,
to
that
take
means
all
he
their
loves his
arrows out of
family
their,
and takes care of his family.
So like Robin Hood and he's sneaking around and he's gonna shoot somebody. You can like take some of their
take all of his arrows, yeah. And Firebolt is the same way as Ray of Frost, except it does fire damage
Despises.
instead of ice damage.
Oh, he's in
Does
love with
the ice
somebody
damage
with
make
the
them
enemy's
slower?
daughter. Or
Yeah.
actually, the enemy's
Alex.
the one who's going to win the whole thing.
Does
Yeah.
Ray of Frost make them slow
Buy
down?
my one.
I don't think so.
Just
Oh,
a
but
one-time?
if you were to aim, if for instance you were to aim like Ray of Frost at
By
a
my words and actions,
concrete or
I
a rock,
often
you
bring
would
shame to
probably
my
freeze it
family.
over or make it fairly slippery.
And so they
Like
would
you
like
could do-
slip over.
So
Like if there
he's a little bit of a
let's
bad
say there are
guy,
only
but that's not
4
so
of us
bad in this game. In the
against the whole
game, it's
army. You could
No,
do Ray of
his
Frost on the
backstory is
ground,
actually kind of
and it would
interesting.
make it rough terrain for
If
them.
you notice, his
to
last
come
name is
across
Van
to get us.
Helsing, right?
right.
We
Well,
could use our bows
the
to,
girl he's in love with is the vampire
Shoot
princess.
them.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
cool.
This seems like a pretty cool game.
It is. We
It
never
is.
played it. We did Legos for a long time and found Minecraft, and now we're stuck in video games. So when you
Yeah.
said, "Do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?" I'm like, "Well,
Well,
yeah, let's give this a shot."
This
yeah,
right
it's
here
all
is
imagination and
yeah.
stuff.
is pure imagination. You can do all kinds of things in this. This is this is one of the most free-form games I've ever played.
Wow.
Now-
Does it like read your mind?
No, but sometimes it seems like it.
You use your
Now,
mind. Yeah.
now let's see here. Let's see here. I'm going to introduce you to all the different kinds of dice that you're going to need to play. Now, these dice in this box, you guys don't get to keep these. These are on loan from the store.
Okay.
Okay, so here we'll start
And
off.
at the store, there's always available.
Yes,
There's
Okay.
always dice available. So
we'll start off here. These are the D4s. A four-sided die. They go from 1 to 4.
Okay.
You roll those for like a dagger or something because they only do a little bit of damage. It's just gonna. Everybody's gonna need a D4. Your bag is behind my shield there.
all right.
Everybody's gonna need a D4. Now here's something that you're probably really familiar with: the six-sided die.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in every board game, and it's pretty much the most common die you'll
This
ever.
game seems hard.
A little bit. There's a
little
lot of
bit.
rules, but I think you'll get it. You're smart.
Now we move on. We're moving on to the eight-sided die. The eight-sided die, as its name would suggest, goes
We're
from
playing the
1
wood elf.
to 8.
You can use that today.
I'm a wood elf.
You're a wood elf too?
You're he is a wood elf. This guy is the wood elf, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, you go ahead and use
Goes
that.
from 1 to 8.
Put him up on the map.
And
here.
you can. Do you want to play D&D?
I can't read.
Okay.
What are you playing?
I'll come back if I do.
Okay.
I'm not the wood elf.
Do the high elf.
Okay.
Okay.
And the D8
We can make that.
it rolls from 8 to
Oh yeah.
rolls from
looks
1 to
like-
8. Okay, now
And
we're
I'm
moving
orc.
on to the 10-sided
That's a
die.
barbarian,
Okay.
but I'll use him as an orc today.
That goes from 1 to 10. Now here is a percentile.
What?
D10 percentile.
What?
You
What?
roll.
I mean, even
You roll these two together, and
Do I
you come
need
out
this?
with like this would be 48. You're not going to really need this one, but it's nice to know what it is.
Okay.
I have an extra one.
No, you get some of each, dude.
No, he's got an extra
Oh,
D8.
he
Hand it
does.
off to him.
Hand it up to Levi.
Okay. Now here is your D12. It's a 12-sided die. It's used for like when you're rolling for a pretty heavy attack.
Okay.
And now
This is your heavy
finally,
attacker.
finally here we've got
one.
the 20-sided die. You're going to be using this the most.
So it's the most powerfulest.
Well, it
The
tells
20
you what you're going to do.
The 20-sided die is rolled when you're making, like if you're trying to lift something, you're going to be using that to roll that plus your strength modifier up here. And then, like if you're rolling for an attack, sorry, I almost tripped there. If you're slashing in with your sword, you're going to add that plus whatever it says next to your weapon right there.
So like you drop that. What's this?
That's a
That's
20.
a D20.
That's a natural 20.
So you're
When you
gonna
roll, now when you roll a natural 20,
That
is
means
that
you get-
what we call it? That means you get twice the damage dice. Now if you're rolling a damage die, a damage die is like it's usually like a D10 or a D6. If you're rolling like a D6, say I'm using my knife on
2
somebody.
times 10.
No, you get to roll 2 D12s. I was like, say for instance, I'm rolling my D6 here, or for my damage. I add that plus the weapon modifier, and that's the amount of damage that it does to the bad guys.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. You can just help as long as we go. This is cool.
Yeah. Oh, you can use this
I'm
chair
excited.
if you want.
I might end up having to lean over for these guys, so
I'm pretty
okay.
excited.
Okay.
Thank you. This is pretty cool. Let me see your guys. Let me see your guy. This
So-
is your wood elf?
What kind
Yeah.
of character have you got?
I am a, I want to be the Dragonborn. I'm kind of into.
Okay, so we're going to be
Give
taking.
me one. I'll do it.
So it looks like the
Okay,
Creed.
we're just going to be gathering up all the extra character sheets
Here,
here.
we'll make that your dragon one. That's actually an owlbear.
Yeah,
Okay.
dragon.
Fantastic.
Gathering these
and I
up.
start off the board. We all start off the board.
No, you go on.
You
We
can just
just
be
put
whatever.
Looks like
Put them all
you
kind of
grab
together.
something
Put 'em all
and
No.
together. We're
Um,
a
I need to find the bathroom before we start. So
Go ahead. Yes, don't.
And are we
don't
all
bend
on the same team to start
Yes.
out? We're all
yes,
the same.
you guys
it.
are
And
a party.
here's a clue. Don't split up the team.
Okay.
Because if you split up the team, he's already set up something where he's going to go against 4 of us. If he's going against 1 or 2 of us, then
You're gonna beat us.
Well,
But
yeah,
if
we're
we
gonna
got
be-
all of us.
we're going to be dead.
I got you.
Yes, so stay.
Stay in the same vicinity.
Yes, stay together.
Yeah. Now, see, we don't want to necessarily stay as a pack, but like if you've got a bow and you've got a bow,
Cool.
and I've got a big hammer thing, which I have a mace, then I'm going to go right out front. And he's a dragonborn. He's going to go right out front. But we may need you guys back here to pick them off with bows.
Because we have like magic powers that we can shoot forward.
Magic powers. You also have.
Here's your-
you got a
here's your
quarter
weapons
staff,
right here.
Which is what you've got there.
You have a long sword, a javelin, you have a spiked shield. Shield bash. After a hit with
Yeah,
your
so you're gonna
main
be
weapon,
using mostly
you can roll another attack
The
with
ray
your
of-
shield.
either Ray of Frost or Firebolt.
So first you'll roll 1.
Firebolt sounds pretty strong.
It is. It's a D8.
Is that what these are right here? The D8. It says here D8 1 D8 slashing or 1 D6
Right.
piercing.
Right.
Okay.
That's your damage. And then whatever it has in front of it, that's how much you add to it.
Okay. I got you.
See, like if I'm gonna use my mace,
Mm-hmm.
I get 11 plus 5 is 16.
You guys playing D&D?
Yeah, you wanna play?
No, I gotta head out, but it's... Do you
Okay.
guys do this regularly?
We actually, we play at least once a week up at McNarb over in Goshen.
Alright.
My son is DM in this.
And
Yeah, we
we're
play.
gonna fight
He
against
plays on
him.
Saturdays a lot. I don't usually go up on Saturdays.
And now we're gonna.
Cool.
No, I can't.
I'll go on there.
No, I can't reach him.
That's alright, man. You know what? Maybe you should scoot around to the
Yeah,
side a
let's
little bit.
switch.
There you go. Now you can reach him.
I can't.
You know
Use
what?
him with your pencil.
Watch
Move
this.
him with your
Get on your-
pencil.
Get on your knees on the chair instead of making
Hey.
those wacky.
We can get like a bit closer.
There you go. I'm gonna scoot you in. There you go. Okay.
And stay back so it doesn't get like a good aim. And the farther you are,
Right.
the more harder it is to aim.
Well, no, you're,
Weapon.
During the game, we call each other by these names too, right?
yeah,
Yes.
if we remember.
I'm Crib.
Hey, Crib.
You're a Gallandon.
Do you want to
Galandon. yeah.
Galandon.
It's a made-up word that I made up, and I get to say how to pronounce it.
Okay, Galandon.
Okay, so, you guys...
And I'm
Are-
eggnog. And gone.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of adventurers. You've come together because that's what adventurers do.
And
Adventurers get together, or they don't care who they're getting together with, they just go out and they adventure. When they go out and they start looking for glory and money and
stuff.
Gold mostly.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are going out there looking
And
to
magic potions.
yeah, looking to find all kinds of things.
And magic.
And
He's gonna tell us the story. Listen.
so you guys, there's like, you know, you're Kriv, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hey, you've been holding on to a prophecy called the Draconic Prophecy that you still struggle to understand the nature of. Moons, planes, dragon marks. For those with eyes to see, the prophecy has the power to shape the future. And you believe that fragment of the prophecy from the fragment of a prophecy from the Talash Sibiris, an ancient codex held by the dragons of Arganessen. Sorry if this is getting too complicated for you.
We're okay with that.
Yeah, we're okay.
Is about to come to pass.
Oh.
As such, you have decided to go out and find a relic known as the Coat of Eyes, which is
Let's go
sent
find
you
the coat of eyes, guys.
sent you to the tiny village of Blackroot in the Shadow Marches.
The eyes must get
There, you are to speak with Doria Velidar, a former resident of the village and House Farashk. I read this stuff all the time, and I still don't know how to pronounce some of these
We'll
words.
just go find Doria Villadar and we won't read about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I found
And,
the tower.
Who claims to have information regarding the code? Now,
I'll get it.
Okay.
me,
Over here.
go ahead.
Alright, guys, check it out. He's kind of like the lord of the story, so he's going to guide us and also create
Try to kill us.
the
And
opposition.
yes, and trying to kill us.
Okay, but we gotta work
Okay,
together.
what's your character's name?
Sarah.
Okay, Serial. Well, the Shadow Marches are in hospital at the best of times, and your mission here has decidedly not been the best of times. Although you have finished the business that brought you into this wretched place, you must still make your way back home. Fortunately, you have a friend in the Reach, and Doria Villadar, a thrashed inquisitive. Doria is visiting her family in the village of Blackroot and has extended it a standing invitation to stay with her when you pass this way.
Sounds good.
Okay, and now, get a hold of your D20s.
Get hold of
The big one.
The big ones, that's the one with the most numbers. That's this one right here.
Yep.
Okay. You put your guy back out there.
Now, roll me a. Let's see here. Roll me a history check. If you guys are, you look over here in your proficiencies, and that'll tell you what all you're proficient with.
Okay.
If you're proficient with history, then it means you add. You take the thing right there where it says intelligence, right there, you would add your proficiency bonus is supposed to be +2.
You have history
So
too.
that's my fault. If you were to have your history proficient, then you would take your history and add your proficiency bonus to your roll, as well as your intelligence.
And that's your intelligence modifier, which is 4.
The little number.
But how do you roll an intelligence?
Well, wait, we'll tell you. You got 4 plus 2 is 6. So,
Well, he doesn't have history,
oh,
so he wouldn't do it.
so it's just
This
plus
guy
2.
does have history right
Yeah.
here.
Galandon
So it's
has
just plus 4.
history, and
Okay.
Ngong has
That's
history.
you, so you're getting ready to roll, buddy. Is that true? He's rolling?
Yes,
Okay. So
you guys are all rolling.
You can roll it, but you're just not
You're just not proficient.
proficient at that.
we're gonna mark on your paper.
Mark on your pages.
Okay. Roll your die.
Oh, it's a lonely wood. I
Ooh, I
feel
got rolled a
bad for
20.
that.
All right,
Yes.
that's called a critical.
I made a 4.
Okay.
I made a 2.
You gotta roll it around in your hand like this. Look, see? We'll try it. Try cupping both hands together. Your hands are.
There you go.
Yeah.
You gotta stir up the magic, man.
Now drop it.
There you go. Those are
Wow.
Oh, 17.
Much
12.
better.
17.
Okay, so I got 4, so I got 23.
What do I do?
coming to you. Okay, so he does have a history, and then he has the +2.
So what's his intelligence?
His
modifier?
intelligence modifier is 1.
So plus 2 is 3, plus the 17 is 20.
So his 20 goes to history.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, you don't have to put it down there. We just remember it for
Just
now.
remember it. Okay.
It's just for this
remember.
time.
Oh, for this time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys pretty much all around the board managed to figure out that the Shadow Marches are not a recognized colony. Rather, they're an independent territory whose established relationships with its neighbors in the outside world would come largely from the presence of House Throsh. The folk of the Shadow Marches have a reputation for xenophobia. You know what that means? Fear of outsiders.
Fear of outsiders. Xenophobia.
And outsiders are really
And we're outside.
welcomed here.
I see. So we're going to a place that
Now you
doesn't
also
like us.
know that orcs make up more than half the population of the Marches, as though humans, half-orcs, and other races also dwell here. The Shadow Marches are composed of 2 distinct cultures: the orc tribes that first settled these lands, and the clans formed by later human migrants. The orc tribes are an insular society, Though humans and half-orcs are sometimes accepted into an orc tribe if they can prove themselves. The tribes are territorial and
So
typically
what is
attack
the
trespassers on sight.
This is what we figured out with your smartness and your ability of history.
Okay, there we go. Thankfully, their territories in the central marches see few visitors. Close to the outside edges of the marches, those mixed clans of humans and half-orcs are more accepting of the outside world, mostly through their association with the House of Throsk. The clans have more in common with the folk of civilized core of than they do their kin in the orc tribes, and they demonstrate a great level of trust towards outsiders.
All right.
Now, what was your question?
What's the point of the game?
We're working to it. We just
We're
rolled.
gonna find, what are we looking for?
These two people.
No, a scroll or something?
No, the Dragonborn has a prophecy
I am the
he's
Dragonborn.
following. Yes.
Okay.
Dragonborn has a prophecy that he's following, and Sariel is looking for an old friend.
You're looking for an old friend. How many old friends do you have? Probably a lot if you're a widow.
Yes.
A high
About 100 years old, I think.
Yep. I have a lot of old friends.
So thanks to your intelligence and your high roll, we now know this. We wouldn't have known that they didn't like outsiders and other things before we started. Is that true?
Correct.
Because
So
we
now
rolled enough, we
so-
got to our.
We
So,
probably would have figured it out pretty quick though.
so now we're lost in this one. These
No, we're not lost. We're just going in. We're going in to find Doria.
Excuse me.
Valadar.
Your journey through the shadow marches has left your cloaks and armor covered in mud, your clothes soaked with sweat. Hungry insects buzz about you, and the air is warm and wet. That rhymed. Your destination is Blackroot, a village tied to the Dorm and Veladar clans. A sun is beginning to set when the settlement finally comes into view. Like most villages in the marches, this small community offers few amenities and no dragon-marked house services. There's no central authority in the shadow marches, and the village Reeve is now responsible for administering justice in the local region. Blackroot draws its name from the darkwood trees that thrive in this region. Their tangled roots rising up from the soil to all sides. The group here is relatively solid for the marches, and the village sits atop a rocky rise. Its huts sit directly upon the ground instead of being raised on stilts above the marshland, as is common elsewhere in the region. Orcs, humans, and half-orcs work together in the nearby orchards or pass along on the main street. None of them seem particularly pleased to see you. Within moments, you are approached by a lean and muscular orc. His skin is weathered, streaks of gray seen in his long hair. He bears no weapons and wears loose peasant clothes, but he carries himself with confidence.
"Greetings," he says. "I am Torash Dawn, the Reeve of Blackroot. I don't know what brings you here, but we've no inn, no tavern, and no time for strangers. I suggest you move on."
Yeah, we'll move on pretty soon, but we're looking for Doria Valadar. She's a friend of his.
Yes, we'll leave after we.
Hmm.
After we.
When we're done with our business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upon mentioning that, he points you in the direction of her family's cottage.
Although, the Veladars recently left Blackroot, I believe Doria convinced her family to move to Shan.
Always something.
Now, I'd ask you to be on your way by the next morning. He then leaves.
Okay, let's go to her house and look around and see if we can get any
Okay.
clues as to
Okay.
where they went. Just kind of put us all together there,
Yeah.
like we're looking at her house.
I can't read mine.
Use your pencil to reach out. All right, let's find out what we see when we get there. Get to Dorian, right?
Doria, yeah.
We're at Doria's house. Let's find out what happens next.
Maybe someone's somewhere.
Doria Veladar was supposed to be staying with her family in Blackroot, but the Veladar household appears to have been abandoned. However, there seems to be more to the family's disappearance than the Reeve Tarash let on.
This is gonna be interesting.
Does it look like there was some violence here? Or?
Yes.
Roll me.
It seems like someone's gonna try
Roll me
to kill
an
us.
investigation check.
You're trying to kill us.
What is that, intelligence?
I think so. Look, it should say beside it.
No.
Do you need rolls from all of us?
You can if you want.
Wisdom, okay, that's 10.
I don't. I am without wisdom.
No, it goes on this column, the first, no, all the way over to the right.
Oh, okay.
Left, yeah, right there. Now, what's that little
I got
number
an
down there?
18.
Plus 2.
I get an 18.
So he got an 18 plus 2, he got a 20.
Okay. So do I also roll?
I got a
Okay, good.
17.
Is that the same 17 from last time?
Yeah.
It is. Why don't you roll again? We already rolled that one. Get it shaken up. Here, use both hands like this.
He's got it.
You got it? Okay. No, set it down. You gotta throw it. There you go.
15.
I got 11.
Okay.
I got 18.
11 plus.
I got 15.
11 plus.
Should be enough.
Are we in wisdom?
Yeah.
2. So I got 13. He's got 15 and
The
1.
villagers you encounter are tense and hostile. But you sense this tension is due to more than the presence of strangers. You,
Yes, sir.
how much did you get?
I have plus 2 and 11. 13.
Okay. Many of the folk of Blackroot seem fearful, as if anticipating some sort of imminent challenge or threat. Now, what'd you get?
He got like
What'd
a
you get,
20.
15.
And then what's your multiplier there?
Chris. Plus 1.
It's the one underneath. The
Plus
number 1.
1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
So he got a 16.
Okay.
Okay.
In the condition of the Veladar house, you find it unlikely that Doria's family left to seek new lives. A number of useful or sentimental items that would likely have been taken on an extensive trip were left behind. This check... No, yeah, you've already... Yeah, that's irrelevant. That was something for me.
So
No.
we know there's
What'd you
something
get?
going on here.
I got an 18.
Plus 2, 20.
So
He knows
plus
everything.
2 is 20.
Got that right.
I'm the smartest
Okay.
man in the world.
On this
No.
roll.
Dr. Einstein.
Roll me.
There you go.
Now, roll me another perception check all around.
Okay. Roll one more of this.
20.
As you make your way into the Veladar house,
11.
you note that a number of other houses in the village seem to be standing empty. What'd you get?
3.
Okay, you don't know anything.
Oh. What'd you get?
11.
Your mind, you gave up your mind just for a minute.
You've got something bugging you in the back of your head, but you can't figure out what it is.
I'm also 11.
Same thing.
All right. Can't figure out what's going on. We know something's funny.
I forgot everything.
Yeah.
At least I still know math.
You guys are looking around the inside of the house, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Roll me, roll me another investigation check.
Is that this one?
It's the 20. Right?
19.
21
Yeah. No. The
21 as well. I rolled a 19.
plus 2.
16.
You find no signs of forced entry in the Veladar house, but you uncover hints that a struggle took place inside. Broken furniture has been hastily put back together, and faint drops of blood are scattered on the dirt floor.
Ugh.
What's blooder? Is it like blood?
He said blood.
Blood R.
Blood are scattered.
Drops of blood are, drops is plural. That's why you say are. Drops of blood. Drops are.
Okay.
I hope
Now,
we don't see dead
you
people
find-
in here.
You find the tip of what appears to be a dagger blade being crafted from volcanic glass has trampled into the dirt floor. What did he get?
What'd you get?
16.
Okay, you find a necklace with a leather cord snapped as if by force. It is a pendant formed from strands of volcanic glass set around what looks like a mummified eye.
Mmm.
So an eye wrapped in cloth.
No glass.
Okay,
Is that right?
Ooh.
now,
Looks like it. He did say it wasn't I.
Okay, so it's
Somebody
like
carved the glass.
okay, now,
so it's an eye.
now, Miss Wizard, roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Try. 11 plus 2 is 13.
And you've got your Arcana. How is a wizard not proficient in Arcana?
Let's just make him proficient.
Well, it doesn't. It's not going to make the DC anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you want to try again?
Let's try again.
Shake it good.
Eight.
10.
Anyone else want to try and back them up?
Well, I'm a cleric, so I'll try.
There you go.
Okay.
13.
Now, you get to roll 2d20s and take the highest. Now, that's called advantage.
Want to play?
No, sir. Thank you. I will let you dudes have it.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
With him backing you up, with 2-player characters working on the same thing, you get to roll your d20 twice and take whatever the highest number is.
So you roll advantage.
Yeah, so that's called an advantage. Now, if you were to roll at disadvantage, you were to say take 2d20s, roll them, and then take whatever the lower number is.
Okay.
If they're the same, you take
Okay,
the
I got
number.
a 16 this time.
Okay. Hey, you don't know anything either.
Yeah, I just got 6.
16, I don't know
Got
anything?
6.
Nope.
Good
No,
grief.
no, got 5.
We don't know nothing, dude.
No.
Found some blood and some lava crystals.
Yeah.
But at least we know math.
Now, what do you guys want to do now?
Like,
I think we should
Go
go
to
out.
McDonald's and get some
Explore.
hamburgers.
They don't have any McDonald's
There's
in
no
this
McDonald's
town.
out here.
They got work burgers.
pork burgers.
You.
Okay,
Find something to
Let's-
bite.
let's go out and walk through the town and see if anybody draws our attention like they want to talk to us.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's search for an apple
Now,
tree.
let's stay within sight of each other, but let's spread out a little
Spread
bit.
out a little. Okay.
Yes.
Big spread out.
Come over here.
Now, as you guys are
I see everyone. I see you guys.
walking around, an old orc pulls you guys aside. His skin is weathered, and he's lost teeth and tusks, but his eyes are sharp. It's the harvest, he mutters. Sowing a new crop. This night with 3 moons in the sky and a darkness below. You know what's good for you. You'll be out of here before it comes for you, too.
For what comes for us?
Before what comes for you?
Yeah,
You
but
said before it comes for you too.
Before what comes for you? What are you talking about?
He said we'd be out of here
Who are
before it
you
comes
guys?
yeah, you said
for us. Oh, he doesn't even remember what he just said.
And
You said.
I see.
He was
You
taken
don't
over.
remember what you just said.
Maybe he
Somebody
was possessed by
somebody was
something.
talking
and
through
he
it.
walks off.
He walks off. Yeah. He was all beat up, but his eyes were still sharp.
Now his eyes aren't even
Now his
sharp.
eyes aren't sharp anymore. He kind of went back into the muddy person, the muddy orc he is. Interesting.
so. He used to be really smart.
Well, that means by dark something's going to come.
All right.
So I would say let's go back to that shed and see if, that house seems like a defensible position.
Okay.
Yes,
I like it.
because there's only one door and there's only one door.
Thanks. and so they would not shower us. So like if there were doors everywhere,
Wanna play?
then bad guys would shower us everywhere and we would be dead.
Right, exactly.
Yes, bad guys everywhere. Oh my goodness.
Now, when we go into this house, you guys stay in the
I
back.
wonder what's gonna attack us.
I don't know,
Maybe a whole ocean is gonna come towards the town, and the Kraken is gonna come with it.
You never know.
Future DM this
You
guy.
never know.
All right, well we gotta do what we do next. So we went back.
Let's go back to the house, and you guys stay in the background, and we'll guard the door.
Sounds good, because you guys have the.
Yes,
You guys have the lower armor classes.
He's playing Galand, and he's one of the
You
most
guys are
powerful
really
characters in the
strong.
game.
Who is?
I mean, look at that.
He is.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
and
bring
I
him
just
out.
look, like a
What are you
queen.
playing?
Oh, is this?
That's
I just
fine,
look
yeah.
like a
Sorry.
lazy old
No, put me
queen.
right up in the front.
I just look like an old lazy old.
Okay.
So let's just see here. Guard the door.
He's got-
No, put Galandon out there with me.
Okay.
And I'll
that's a good
help.
idea.
I'll
He's a
help.
tough guy.
I'll
We'll
like.
slide you out there. You're one of the strongest. I'll be backup force.
Okay.
I'll like shoot some like.
No, we're inside the house.
Oh,
So
okay. One door.
one door.
Okay.
I'll
great.
shoot some like fireballs.
I'll go ahead and I'll
Raise a
draw
frog.
up the map.
I'm gonna go use the restroom.
All right. Let's
Okay.
hang on and see how this goes.
So. What are you making?
This is the map of the house we're in.
So is that the door?
Yep.
Okay. Look at the door.
Okay. Coming back here.
Look at the door.
Congo, I think you ought to get a little closer and get in there where you can see.
And you can like fight them off like.
Are you surprised I'm drinking this?
Yes.
No one in our family really drinks bubbly drinks. We have the kids anyway.
Okay, so
He already drinks Dr. Pepper.
you guys are in the house. Now you just wait. You're looking around, trying to find things. Roll me another Arcana check.
Let me try. I don't think I'll have much luck.
Sure you will. Roll high.
13.
You like that 11.
13.
I swear to you, that die isn't loaded.
No. Maybe I'm just like, oh, that's good. Oh,
You're not believing in the. You're not believing in the heart of the cards.
yes, I'm not. What do I need to get at least?
I'm not gonna tell you.
We can't know that.
Okay.
You guys. I'm just sitting
And by
there.
the way, why is there nothing in this house?
Oh, there are things in the house. We've already heard what's in there, remember?
Yeah.
All the
Like-
furniture's been kind of destroyed but put back together.
And
Yeah, it's like
blood.
there's a.
Like there was a battle, but they tried neatening it up.
It's like.
It was like
Let me just get my bag here.
it was like somebody
It's a
came
table.
in and like sliced everyone up and destroyed the tables and chairs.
Yeah, get yourself a couple of tables here.
Yay, tables! Now we can have McDonald's!
I will cast my magic spells. Food fight. Food fight.
There's nobody there yet.
Yeah, there's
Nobody
nobody
there to
there.
fight with.
Okay.
I think
Nobody
you
there to
should move away from the door.
This is
Roll
a
me.
fun game.
You guys roll me, all around. Just because this is starting to get a little tedious. Just with him just rolling it. Roll me Arcana checks.
Okay, I'll try.
Advantage?
No, just roll them.
I know
Re-roll
nothing.
that.
Roll up. Roll your big
If you
one
roll it on
and
the
try to
glass,
roll.
let's see, you gotta
I
re-roll
know
it.
nothing.
Okay, you.
Roll a
At
big
least I
number,
know
buddy.
math.
Good, there's 15.
Good at least.
I got 20.
Okay,
21.
you guys. You guys managed to identify the pendant as a holy symbol of one of the cults of the dragon. Worshippers of the powers that lurk within Kyber.
Well, well, well.
So I bet that's who came in and scared off your friends.
Who?
The
The
person.
family of Dariana.
Doria.
Doria. Doria Veladar.
Gloria, I'll write that. Keep needing that.
I'm in love.
With who?
A vampire. What's the vampire?
The vampire
Oh,
princess.
The
yes.
vampire princess.
I'm in love.
You've not even seen her yet.
I'm
That's
a
just what happens to
I'm in
me
love
before I
with-
got here.
I'm in love with the vampire princess.
What if she looks like she's like
Hideous?
hideous?
Yeah, hideous.
Yes, hideous. Like black hair,
Great word.
and she has really sharp teeth, and she's so big, and her skin is wrinkled, and she looks like she's gonna kill you. And she is.
She doesn't look at like that. She looks like an original little
I don't even know.
original girl, except she has
Bright pink hair.
sharp
Is she a material?
sharp hair, sharp teeth, not sharp hair,
Does she just like to have fun?
and her sharp teeth are bloody.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
Oh my
All right,
god.
let's get back to our DM. You tell us what's going
Is
on.
her name Madonna?
Okay.
Donna. That's my mom's name.
Madonna.
Okay.
Madonna. It's quiet.
So, now, given that you've been trying to follow, you've been looking trying to use your arcane knowledge to understand what that necklace is. Now, some of you managed to find out what the necklace was. Kriv over here found an ambient arcane magic trail leading out of the house.
Okay, so there's two ways in. So now we'll have to defend in two areas. Ooh, there it
Does it
is.
lead out the door?
Yes.
So it's still only one place, one way in, one way out.
Okay. Oh,
Good catch there then.
And you're going out.
hey, there's a window. There's some.
You lead out of the. You guys can go after it, or you guys can stay here if you want.
What do you think? You want to follow that arcane
How
trail?
about
Let's
this?
do. Let's take that
Let's
arcane
follow
trail.
it. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not a hider.
I want
Let's go through the
to
door.
go battle or something. Let's get
Yeah.
serious.
We weren't hiding.
Yeah,
we were
let's get serious.
just,
No
we weren't
more.
hiding. We were just checking it out.
Yes, we were just checking it out. Wow. Not really. We were checking out a lot of things.
We never hide.
Very good.
Yes.
Got
We
the
want to
right
fight.
No, sometimes we hide. There's an army, we'll hide.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah.
Like
I was
if
taking on
100
army.
people are running.
Yes.
He and our regular group on Thursday have blown up a city before.
So
Not exaggerating in the slightest. They literally blew that place up. It's all on YouTube too if you want to watch it.
We'll go home and check it out.
It's
Okay.
sometimes it's a little R-rated.
Believe it.
Okay.
I'll check it out.
Right.
So you guys go ahead and you go out and you're investigating and you're following that trail. You are following that magic trail, because you are driven by that prophecy to figure out what is going on, to try and make sure or try and figure out what that prophecy means. Because you are driven by your prophecy to find to find the source, find this cult, and destroy them.
A blue oyster cult.
Fear the Reaper.
what if there's like an army running towards us, and I'm like, "Hey, army," and they're like, "What?" And then I'm like, "Do you want to go ice skating?" And they're like, "No." And then I shoot my ray of frost down on the concrete, and they're like, oh my goodness, and then they fall over.
I hope that gets to happen.
Ice skate.
Sounds good to me.
People, hey Army, do you want to ice skate?
All right, very good. So we're going through this trail.
Yep. You're following your trail, and then
Wow.
you find a cave.
Shall we enter the cave?
What do you guys think?
Yes!
Yes.
Is there anybody guarding the
We're
cave?
not shabishes!
Listen, you got to ask the right questions. Is there anybody guarding the cave?
I don't know!
The clues you have gathered,
Maybe it just leads into a
the clues you have gathered eventually lead to a weathered path. The foliage around you is dense and tough, with blood vines winding around in between the darkwood trees, but the path you're on is cleared and well worn. As you approach a sloping hill, you see a clearing open up around the mouth of a cave.
I explore ahead.
Okay.
Yes,
Say
let's
so,
go ahead.
too.
Okay, now, before you go ahead and do that, I'm going to show you who all is out there.
Okay, let's see who's down in those mines. Wonder if we actually will find a mine shaft.
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Caves and mines are really good.
Who are you?
What's the story with these guys? What do they look like? What kind of
Okay,
weapons
these
they got?
guys are, two of them are orcs, 1 and 2 are orcs, and it looks like the other 2 are human.
Can we talk
kind
to
of
him?
weapons
Roll
do they
me a stealth check.
Let's talk to them.
Stealth check.
Say
That'll
hey.
be your
So
dex.
we're gonna check to see how.
Yeah, that'll be your dexterity
Okay, I got
modifier.
a 10, so I'm going to hang back on this.
Plus your
Okay.
I'm
stealth
not being
if
very
you have
stealthy
it.
right now.
Okay. So
I hope they don't
You
try
want
to
six.
kill us.
you want to roll this guy, and
Six.
it adds with your dexterity. You're plus 3.
And if you're proficient,
Six.
in
Nine.
stealth,
That one's a 9, buddy.
Hey.
So 9 plus 3 is what?
I got a 6.
I'm not very stealthy either. I got 5 and 3, 8.
Where's mine?
Okay, we
You're
all go
9
blundering
plus.
up there, and
You're 9 and 3. So they're 12.
I figure, okay, they've seen us, let's just walk up to them.
Great idea.
And we
Let's see who they are.
do that by, we just look at each other like, let's just walk on up to them. We
Yeah,
have to say
let's
anything.
talk to them and see if they're orcs or humans.
Well, we know they're orcs and humans. 2 of them are orcs and 2 of them are humans.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's walk
Hey,
right on
let's
up to them.
ask them.
Hello.
Which
might want to be quiet. This is a library.
Let's keep.
By the way, YouTube, I'm hosting this at a library.
You, red guy.
And use your
Red
indoor
guy,
voice.
are you an orc or human? Red
You know
guy.
he's an orc. Don't ask him that.
These 2 are half orcs. Those 2 are human. So let's see what comes of this.
A human. Yes, those must be human because they have the most humanish skin.
I tell them we've left the town because it wasn't very hospitable. Is there a place here where we
Yes,
can camp tonight?
and something was, yeah, and also at that town.
No, we don't tell them that. They either know it or they don't.
What is that?
This is just like
Woods.
wood terrain and stuff, and then this is your
Bushes.
yeah.
That's our.
Roll me a
cabin.
perception check.
That's your cabin.
You guys.
Roll a perception check. Let's see where your perception is.
Okay.
I don't have a high perception. You have high
11.
perception.
I have a 3.
We are some rough dudes.
18.
Do I?
Roll a high number, buddy, with your 20.
We are in the gang of low intelligence. 12.
12.
We're just having a bad day. It's not a good day.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys don't think you see anything out in the woods when you're walking through there?
Could be an army behind us,
Yeah.
backing these 4 guys up.
We're like spies.
I've seen it happen.
There could be a UFO.
It could be. Let's keep the voice down. It's more than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Think
The
like
page just
Unidentified
refreshed for some
flying
reason.
dragon.
Okay, here we are.
UFD.
think like the Hobbit times
Oh,
and stuff. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Right.
a UFD, a unidentified flying dragon.
Hey, I'm part of that.
Okay,
We get
so
along.
you guys,
Yeah, just say don't attack me. Just
I'm a
don't
dragon.
attack us.
Let's see what's really going on.
you guys do kind of blunder your way in there. Or not particularly being too stealthy. You step on twigs and you're like bumping into each other. Your armor's clanging and making a bunch of noise. And then you walk up there, and you see they're all kind of ready. They think that there's something coming that they needed to have to deal with. You know.
No problem here. I'm just an old Biloxi boy. Don't go around the woods.
Going to visit.
Yeah.
We just want
Okay, so what do you guys want to do
to
now?
made out of wood,
I
so
tell 'em
nobody
that
I want to
messes
go
with
in the
me.
cave.
I tell them we just left the town. It wasn't very hospitable. Is there a place here we can camp for the night?
Roll me a bluff check.
Onto what we
18
eat.
plus what? Charisma?
Yes.
19.
Okay.
Charisma's down at the bottom. Do we all roll?
Yes.
The 20.
Yeah. Most things are the D20.
Ooh, this is a good one.
17 plus
4.
18, 19,
I got an
I
18.
got 12.
That's pretty good.
12, and a what?
What'd you get over here? Did you just roll this 4, buddy boy? 4 and 1, 5.
Okay, so you guys are pretty much able to bluff your way past these guys. They're like, oh yeah, no problem. There's should be another clearing about 2 clicks to the
What's your
2
name?
clicks to the west.
Okay, great, thanks. What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, what are you guys doing here?
Does somebody wanna
Well, they tell you that they're here. They're here. They're hired guards for a party going on in the cave, but you can tell that that's not the truth
Cool.
by their demeanor.
How do you get into this party?
I had to have been invited, and man, only yeah. And it's like one of them.
I
Hello.
know that you know Sheldon. He told me that you're learning strings.
Ah. Okay.
He's over there.
Hi, Sheldon. Yeah. You wanna play D&D? Okay.
Excuse me.
So anyways, yeah, they're
So I tell them, I think I just walk right past them. And I think I'm going to go in and see what's happening here.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
roll me a charisma check.
Maybe I'll, you want me to stay back and keep an eye on things?
Yeah, you guys all
Sure.
stay back.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
stay back too, because you got the bow.
Yeah.
Oh
why don't
yeah,
you
I
guys-
got the bow.
Serial is like a
Well,
glass
he's a
cannon.
good fighter too. Should we
Yeah,
leave?
yeah,
Should,
Glandon's coming up.
should he stay with you? Okay. So these two
Yeah.
are going on. Do you want us all to roll the
I'm doing
charisma?
I
what,
want to go
charisma?
to the
If you got
party.
whoever wants to go in,
Hey,
Okay.
whoever's
We're
trying to
not
force
going
their
to the party,
way
we're gonna
in.
fight these guys.
All right, you're going in.
I'm just triggering an
Is it
attack.
like a party room?
There's about to be a fight.
We don't know.
You guys are going in.
They're not going to let
You
us
know how to
in.
You roll a high number and see if you
Yeah,
can.
you roll the dice and you see how many.
He rolled a
and you can make your
17. Very good. Roll a high number. There you go. That's a
16.
That's a
You have a
19 right there,
guardian
buddy.
with you?
It shows you which way is up. See that over there?
Because I'm
It's a 19 plus 1.
He's got an 18.
This guy rolled a 20.
because I'm recording this. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. And if your mom or dad isn't okay with that, then
See what I did?
I wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm gonna go ask if my Uncle Sheldon's okay.
Okay. That was a good roll, you two fellas.
Okay, what'd you guys get?
I don't remember now. What did I get, an 18?
I got a 6.
No, you got bigger than that
wait.
the first time you
Yeah.
rolled. You got a 17 plus 1,
Yeah.
18.
I
we
think
both
we're
got 18.
staying out.
You guys are just standing there.
So we don't actually roll, do we?
No.
Okay.
Why don't I
Give me a minute here.
Buddy?